Your dog just walked up to you with a sock in their mouth. Not your sock, theirs. The one they dug out of the laundry basket, carried across the house, and dropped at your feet like it was the most important delivery of the day. You laughed. Maybe said thank you in that voice you only use with them. But you probably didn't think about what just happened, because that sock wasn't random. And it wasn't a game. Something much older and more deliberate was happening. And it says more about how your dog sees you than almost anything else they do. To understand why your dog brings you things, you have to go back, way back, to how canines share resources within a social group. In wolf packs, bringing food or objects back to the group isn't generosity the way we think of it. It's a social behavior. A way of reinforcing bonds, maintaining group cohesion, and signaling belonging. It says, I'm part of this, and so are you. Wolves returning from a hunt don't just eat and walk away. They carry pieces back. They share with those who stayed behind, nursing mothers, pups, elderly pack members. Not out of charity, out of social architecture. The sharing itself is what maintains the structure of the group. Without it, the pack weakens. Dogs inherited that instinct. But they redirected it. Instead of bringing things to a pack of wolves, they bring things to you. Because in your dog's social world, you are the pack. You are the center of the structure they're working to maintain, whether they're aware of it or not. But not every delivery means the same thing. And this is where it gets interesting. Sometimes your dog brings you something because they want to play. That one's obvious. The tail is high. The body is bouncy. They drop it and back up, eyes wide, every muscle coiled, waiting for you to throw it. That's an invitation, not a gift. The object is a prop. The real request is interaction. But then there's the other kind, the quiet kind. Your dog walks up slowly. No bounce, no wiggle. They place something near you, maybe on the couch, maybe in your lap, maybe just at your feet, and then they don't ask for anything back. They just look at you, maybe wag their tail slowly, maybe lie down right beside whatever they brought. That's not fetch. That's not a demand. That's a dog sharing something with the person who matters most to them. And if you watch closely, the object they choose often isn't random either. Dogs live in a world dominated by scent. Their entire social reality is organized around it. And the things they bring you almost always carry one of two smells, yours or theirs. When your dog brings you something that smells like you, a sock, a shoe, a shirt from the laundry, they're interacting with your scent, carrying it, keeping it close, returning it to its source. For a dog, your scent is one of the most powerful comfort signals in their world. It's not just smell, it's identity. Your chemical signature is as recognizable to them as your face is to another human. Maybe more so. Carrying something that smells like you is like carrying a piece of you, and bringing it back to you completes a circle their instincts understand at the deepest level. That's why dogs so often go for dirty laundry over clean. The worn sock is saturated with you. The fresh one from the drawer is nothing, just cotton. And when your dog brings you something that smells like them, their toy, their blanket, their chewed up bone, that gesture carries a different weight entirely. They may be offering you something from their world, sharing their most valued possession with their most valued person. Like handing someone your favorite book, not because they asked for it, but because you wanted them to have it. Because sharing the thing you value with the person you value is one of the oldest social currencies in existence, and dogs understand it without ever being taught. Then there's the greeting delivery, and if you own a dog, you've seen this one 100 times. You walk through the door, and before anything else happens, before you put down your bag, before you take off your shoes, your dog grabs something and brings it to you. A shoe, a pillow, a toy. Sometimes something that makes absolutely no sense. A rag, a spatula, a piece of junk mail, whatever was closest to the door when their excitement spiked. The object doesn't matter. The act does. Some behaviorists believe this is a leftover from pack-reading behavior, arriving with something to present, a kind of social offering upon reunion, a gift at the gate. Others think it helps redirect the dog's overwhelming excitement into a manageable physical action. Instead of jumping, biting, or spinning out of control, they channel all that energy into carrying something. It gives the excitement somewhere to go. Either way, the meaning underneath is the same. Your dog is saying, "You're back, and I want to give you something the moment you arrive." Not because they think you need a spatula, because the giving is the point. Watch the body language during a greeting delivery. The dog is usually vibrating with intensity, but the mouth is gentle. They carry the object carefully. They don't chew it. They don't shake it. They hold it like it matters, walk to you, and place it down or push it into your hands. That's not chaos. That's purpose. And then there's one more kind of delivery that most owners never connect to the pattern. Sometimes your dog brings you something when you're upset. Not to play, not to get attention, not because the object caught their eye. They walk over quietly, place a toy near you, sometimes their favorite one, the one they guard from everyone else, the one they sleep with, and wait. They don't drop it and run. They don't nose it toward you. They just set it down and look at you. This may be their version of offering comfort through sharing, the same impulse that drives a child to hand you their stuffed animal when they see you cry. Not solving the problem, not explaining it away, not offering advice, just sharing the best thing they have and hoping, in whatever way a dog can hope, that it helps. Research hasn't fully mapped the cognitive mechanics behind this behavior, but the pattern is consistent across breeds, across temperaments, across households. Dogs who sense their owner in distress frequently present objects, and the objects chosen are often the ones the dog values most. They're not giving you junk. They're giving you treasure. Their treasure. So what should you do when your dog brings you something? Most trainers will tell you the same thing. Take it. Acknowledge it. Even if it's a dirty sock or a chewed-up shoe or something you'd rather not touch. Because when you reject what your dog brings, push it away, ignore it, scold them for grabbing the wrong thing, they don't understand the correction. They understand the rejection. The message they receive isn't wrong object. It's, I don't want what you're offering. And over time, that rejection can erode one of the most natural, instinctive forms of connection your dog has. They stop bringing things, not because they lost interest, because they learned the gesture wasn't welcome. The circle they were trying to complete kept getting broken. So take the sock. Say thank you. Make a small moment of it. Hold it for a second. Let your dog see that the delivery was received. Let them feel the satisfaction of a completed exchange. The ancient loop closing the way it was meant to. It costs you nothing. And to your dog, it means everything. Because your dog didn't bring you a sock. They brought you something they thought mattered. And they brought it to the only person who matters to them. Not the neighbor, not the stranger at the park, not the other dog down the street. You. Every time. Without exception. Because dogs don't speak in words. They speak in signals. Small, quiet, constant signals. And sometimes, the clearest signal of all is a sock at your feet and a pair of eyes that say, "This is for you."